nightstand charger that actually serves the person who works from the couch, not the desk. It is not the best in its class. It simply solves a problem. The obvious options ignore. You plug your phone in at 11 p.m., then reach for it at 2 a.m. to check a message. The cable is slipped behind the nightstand, the plug is half out, and the screen is face down so the glow wakes you up again. You fumble in the dark, knock the charger, and now it is across the room. That moment, the one that costs you 30 seconds and a spike of irritation, is what this is built to remove. The Anker MagGo 3-in-1 Qi2 15W charging station does one job: hold 3 devices magnetically while they charge. It does not promise to organize your cables, replace your laptop dock, or run your smart home. The narrowness is the selling point. Ultra-fast 15 watts. Wireless charging means your phone pulls down the full 15 watts the moment it settles onto the pad. The magnet guides it into place with a soft click, and after 20 minutes, the back is warm in a way that tells you it is working rather than just sitting there. The weight of the phone rides low on the stand, so the whole assembly does not tip forward when you tap the screen. Compact charging for 3 devices means the base is no wider than a deck of cards, and the 3 coils are spaced so a phone, an Apple Watch, and a pair of AirPods each find their spot without crowding. The rubberized surface keeps each device from sliding, and the stand leans back just enough that the phone does not feel like it is about to fall over when you brush past it. Certified fast charging for Apple Watch gets your Series 10 from 0 to 100% in 1 hour and 13 minutes, which means the watch you forgot to charge before bed is ready by the time you lace up your shoe. The watch puck sits at a fixed angle, so the band does not catch on the case and the display stays readable without you lifting it. Set your preferred angle lets you tilt the phone up to 45 degrees, which is enough to see notifications without picking it up. The hinge has resistance rather than stiffness, so it stays where you leave it instead of creeping back down. What you get includes the 40 watts USB-C adapter and a 5 feet cable, so you are not hunting for a spare brick in a drawer. The cable is thick enough to survive being yanked behind furniture, and the connector clicks into the port with a satisfying, deliberate feel. Here is who this is not for: anyone who needs to charge a phone, a tablet, and a laptop from one dock. That person should look for a multi-port USB hub with at least 3 USB-C outputs and enough wattage to run a laptop. If your actual problem is the nightstand shuffle, the limitation is irrelevant and you are not paying for capability you will never use. If you are still here, you are the kind of person who measures twice and has already bought the cheap one twice. This channel is made on that assumption. Reading the listing, the bullets emphasize speed and certification hardest, which tells me they are chasing the buyer who wants to believe wireless charging can match wired. What they never mention is the angle adjustment range, which suggests they assume you will accept whatever default tilt they picked. In this category, a specification that goes unstated is usually unstated because it is not impressive enough to print. The decision is whether buying this and finding it more than you needed costs less than buying less and repeating the search. The 45-degree tilt is the spec that determines which error you are closer to. The link is in the description so you can check what it is sitting at right now and decide if